Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now it seems that ever since I put on a video 2 or 3 days ago how to get videos seen by us and suggested that we prefer restricted rule sets, almost every puzzle we've done since then has had a lengthy rule set, just either perversely or ironically. Now, therefore, I'm going to go back to a classic Sudoku today. This is from the World Sudoku Grand Prix. This is from round 5, which was set by India. So the author of it could be Prasanna or Akash or one of several other names listed as the authors of the puzzles. The WPF have published the first 5 rounds of the Grand Prix, and I'm doing this now because the last round of this year's Grand Prix is coming up this weekend. All the puzzles are by Bastien Vialgame, who's a brilliant author, so it'll be worth doing, as well as the classics and some fairly typical variants like diagonal Sudoku. For each of those variants, there is a liar version of the variant as well. So I think in the liar diagonal, one of the diagonals is the numbers 1 to 9, and the other one isn't, which is going to be a head wrecker, I reckon, but there we go. Let's have a go at that when that comes out. That'll be this weekend. I do suggest registering for that and having a go. Now, in the 5 rounds published, I think this is the classic Sudoku which was worth the most points. And at 44 points, that means the experts, by which I mean anybody who might finish all the puzzles in a round, would be getting it done in about 7 minutes. And I suspect they'd be picking up time on the harder classics. So maybe even less than that. I'm going to not bifurcate. I'm going to try and solve it logically, and we'll see how I do. Do try it on the link below the video. Now, just before I start, great time to become a patron of the channel if you haven't already. Over on Patreon, we have already published the solution to the reward puzzle for July. We are very soon going to be publishing the solution to our second Sudoku hunt, which I have recorded and took ages, but there's 8 puzzles in it, so it's hardly surprising. And then at the weekend, we're going to have a couple of very interesting new puzzle hunts rather than Sudoku hunts to come. So great time to become a patron. That's all I'll say. Now, all of that said, have a go on this if you want, but I'm going to start now. So let's get cracking. Right, 8. Just looking for some notated numbers originally. 2's down there, 6's, 5's across the middle boxes. Oh, and 4's. So we've got a pair actually. Sorry, I'm using the wrong buttons. 3's over here as well, up at the top. 2, that can go in. 2 and 2 there and 2 there, prove it. That's going to give us a 2 down there somewhere. And looking down the chutes now, 5's and 6's in the first 3 boxes. The central 3 going down, give me some 9's there. Oh, a 3 that can go in the grid. That's making a 3-8 pair over here. Let's just finish off that. We did the 9. Oh, it's a 9-2 pair, not just 9's. Just looking down that column in case that's giving anything else. No, but in this box, we've now got a 7-8 pair in the central box. 1's. There must be a 1 in column 5 there. There seems to be a lot to look out for, both in terms of being able to place some of these digits. Now, 8 there is quite interesting. Remember that 7-8 pair? That means the 8 in row 4 has to be in one of those 2, and that's matching up with the 8 down in box 7. So the 8 in box 1 has to be in column 3. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So I think I've had a look at all the possible pairs, but now what can we do? 3, 1, 4, 5, 7, 6. That's not 8. 8 or 9 there. 2 or 9 there. Can't be an 8, but that could be any of the 3. 2, 7, 8. That looks like a powerful area, but actually the 6 looking up there and even the 4-9 looking along there aren't really helping. That can only be 1 or 6, I can see that there. 7 is restricted to those two in box 8. And no, 3 is done. 4 can only be in those. So this is 5 or 6. 3, 8, that pair might be useful. No, it's fixing a 1 up there, and therefore 1 here somewhere. What's this cell now? 4 or 9. Getting lots of these little pairs, but finding out how they help can be tricky. This one is 4 or 9 as well. Oh, and that's interesting, because whether it is 4 or 9, it's going to put either 4 or 9 up here, because if it's 4, it sees 4 there and needs 4 there. If it's 9, it sees 9 there and needs 9 here. So that cell is either 4 or 9. Now, is that helpful? Not really. This can still be 6, 4 or 9. If it was 4, we'd get a 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. Oh, and it would be because this was a 4. So actually I'm starting my logic from there. Give us a 4 here. That would make that a 9. That feels like a long bifurcation, and I don't want to be doing that really in this puzzle. Now, what else have we got? 5, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 1, 2 in the box, 3, 6, 7 in the column. This is an 8, 4, 9 triple. In fact, this is a naked single 8. That has taken me a long time to spot. So, sorry about that. I'm normally a little better on those. That makes this a naked single 6, or if not quite naked, because that's a 4, 9 pair. Then we've got 3, 7 there. That's not a 6 anymore. So is that 6? Oh, look, now we've got a 4, 9 pair in the top row, thanks to that spot. Okay, so we can go 1, 8, and this is going to speed us up quite significantly. So 7 and 8 are resolved. That puts 8 here, 3 there, 8, 3, 4, 7, 6, 5. That is 2 or 9. The 1 in the row has to be there. 7, 3, 5, 8, 4, 6. That's 1, 9. That's 1, 2 or 9. Oh, well, that's a triple, so 7 is there. That makes the 3, 7 in the top resolved. That gives us an 8 here, so that's sorted out this pair. That fixes the whole of box 4. Wow, I think I may have lucked into a really good way of doing that puzzle straight away. Now, I don't know, maybe it's not that hard a puzzle, but the rating suggests it wasn't going to be easy. And I mean, I'm not finished, but I'm feeling that I've broken the back of it to some extent here. Now, 6 can't be there, so in fact that has to be a 5 now. That's effectively naked. 4, 5, 7 for the column. 7 and 6, we can put them in. That's not a 6. Now we've got a 4, 9 pair in this box. That puts 5 here. 1 or 6 there, fixes a 3. Whew, this has gone well. Now that's a 4 to finish off the column. 5 and 6 can be done. 1 and 5 to go in that box. 7 and 4 down the right hand column. 6 and 9, we must be able to do them. That fixes the 4, 9 down here. 2 and 9 have been available for a while. That's the last one in its row. So 9, 1 there. That fixes the 4, 9 pair, and that is a pretty good time for this puzzle. Probably actually in the end that was about 7 minutes, was it, that I was allowed if I was going to go well, but I wouldn't normally have gone that well. I think spotting that whether that was a 4 or a 9 was going to work with those and put either a 4 or 9 there. That's something I wouldn't normally spot. It's an unusual bit of logic and really helped once, especially once we then established the triple there and the fact that that had to be 4 or 9. Wow, I mean, interesting puzzle, an interesting way through it. So certainly things to learn there. Don't be, as I said, that was rated pretty hard. So I suspect test solvers and quite probably competitors found it tough and took 10 minutes. Don't be annoyed if it's taken you longer than that. Interesting puzzle though, I enjoyed that. So thanks very much for watching. Now do look out for all that stuff coming up on Patreon soon. I think one of the puzzle hunts will be free and the other one will be for the $2 patrons. So that's all going to be coming up soon. Hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.